Things that I absolutely hate. I hate the dry patches. With the dry patches on my skin, it just come very randomly. But then I realized that when you have Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism, it causes really, really, really dry skin. The second thing I hate is loud noises and crowded spaces. Can't think straight, and I get overstimulated very, very, very easily. I've definitely cried on multiple occasions because of my environment being loud. Oh! And the thing about crowded spaces, I could never go to a concert because of that. When I was in Michigan, we would always go downtown and it would be crowded down there, and that was way too much for me. The third thing I hate is argumentative people. Why are we arguing and there's nothing to argue about? Now here's the thing. A healthy disagreement is a healthy disagreement. But to be argumentative means that you like to argue. I am not one of those people. It's very frustrating, and I think about how they're feeling as well. All I want to do is have the conversation, get the space we need if we need space, come back together, try to solve it so that we can grow and understand each other more, so that when the argument comes the next time, you know, saying if we're in a relationship or, you know, maybe a sister relationship, whatever, we'll know our triggers and we'll be able to not avoid them, but be able to navigate them correctly. And there's always new levels to relationships if it's a true meant to be relationship. Last time I argued with somebody, it done took me out, and I'll be trying to hold my tongue, asking God to give me the strength. You know, we don't fight fire with fire. Patience, you know, God gonna give you some patience, and that means putting you through the fire, putting you through situations where you need patience, and that's one of them. I'm still working on patience, but I'm a work in progress. I believe anything's possible with Jesus Christ himself. I can't see. This is one of the bigger pet peeves that I have. Excuse me. Messes on high chairs. They take me completely out. It is disgusting. Half the time I don't even use high chairs. I was actually super excited, you know, now having a baby, to use a high chair. So I'm like, oh, he's, you know, reaching the milestones, he's starting to eat. I was excited for him to you know, get away from the bottles and start eating so I can cook him breakfast and all that stuff. But them high chairs, the fact that all the food falls everywhere and it's all over the floor, it's all over the high chair, it's all in the crevices, and you got to clean out every time. I would rather put him on the floor, make a little pallet, and call it a day. That way I can just sweep it up, and there you go. High chairs, bless me. Our goat's eyes, why the freak do they look like that? Like, they look so gross. They look so freaking gross. I can't get past it. My sister was actually sending me a whole bunch of videos where the goats, whenever they got scared, they would get so stunned that they're like frozen, and then they would just topple over, like fall over wherever they were at. And that mess is funny. But their eyes, and when they be screaming, like when you like, you know, play with them and stuff like that, and they just start screaming, that mess is hilarious. But other than that, their eyes are so freaking creepy. And have you ever realized that they usually use goats in scary movies? Witchcraft. The very last thing that I absolutely hate, burnt smells. Anytime I'm in the house and I burn the food, or somebody else burns the food, or, you know, sometimes the oven isn't working properly or something isn't working properly and it starts, whatever, I don't know. But burnt smells trigger me so bad. And here's the thing, it's not something that I can just be like, oh my god, burnt smell, that's annoying, but okay, I can go on with my life. No, I literally have to go outside and get away from the smell because it makes me so angry. And I don't know why. I don't know where the anger comes from, but I get so aggravated, especially if it's coming through the vents and I'm sleeping. We have problems. Like, I can't even be talked to when I'm smelling that smell. Just saying. So if you wonder why I'm pissed, it's probably because I smell something burning. We're gonna let this sit for like 10-15 minutes. I'll get back to you.